And hello, beautiful people. I know some of you are probably going to catch this on the replay, but it's no big deal. I actually was just test running my new equipment to make sure everything was on the up and up before Tuesday. And this is the only free time that I really have to like do it uninterrupted. So you got it. You got me for a couple minutes just to do a quick test run of this. Hello to all of you who may be new. I am Captivating Christian of CCN TV, where we mostly talk news, politics, and all that good stuff. But today we're just shooting the shit, just hanging out for a little bit anyway. Hopefully the camera is clear and good and all that good stuff. Hopefully you can see me well. Thank you to all the birthday contributors. And just so you know, it's still cancer season. So if you feel inclined to donate uh, to the birthday fund, feel free to do so. The Cash App is in the bio or the About Me page, and you can check that out. Or, if not, just a thumbs up will do. It would be greatly appreciated as always. So hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, and it is great to see you all. Hey, what's going on, my 2 cents? How are you? Nice to see you. Hey, Rizzo. As Reed would say, the Jay-Z line. What's going on in my head? Hey, Virginia Redbone, long time no see. Nice to see you. So I'm just, shooting the shit, just playing around with this new stuff, trying to make sure everything's on the up and up. But it's always great to see you guys. And it's good to be back a little bit. I was a little nervous coming back after handling a grown adult shit, but it's good to be back. I miss you guys. So let's just talk about something since we up here. So much to talk about. I really don't want to talk about Ness and her Vegas trip. I think that hasn't even happened yet, and it's been talked about so much to the point where I guess I'm not even looking forward to what's actually going to happen because they talk about it too damn much. Like, just let it happen. Whatever's going to happen, let it happen. Damn. But I do wish her success on her trip, of course. But I think it's a bit too much. All the talking about it and then getting frustrated because people are talking about other people going or coming, and it's just, I mean, what do you think is going to happen? It's the beef sector. That's what people do. If they find the location or if they find out the area, some people are going to try and infiltrate and just pop up. That's why you should just keep it quiet until, days before. That way it's short notice for people to try and figure out where you are to kind of, bombard it. But whatever. That's just my 2 cents. No pun intended. And also, let's see, Honest Row. This whole thing with Honest Row being in Los Angeles, I don't know. It just screams a little bit of I Need Love. You know that song? I'm dating myself, but definitely LL Cool J, I Need Love is definitely playing in my head whenever I hear somebody say Honest Row. All I hear is I need love. And I just feel like there's other ways to go about it. There are really other ways to go about it. I everybody needs somebody and wants somebody to be with, but I truly believe, brother, you are barking up the wrong or down the wrong tree, however it falls. It's unfortunate there are people out here that take advantage of kind-hearted people, and I just think Honest Row has fallen into the trap of the I don't want to say hobosexual because I know he's probably not homeless, but excuse me for the Sunday morning language, but the fuckboy syndrome. I think he has fallen prelude to the fuckboy, and he doesn't know it. And that's so unfortunate uh, because that's some fuckboy shit. No way in the world you go all the way across the country um, for some wang dang that you ain't never even seen. The only thing you seen of it was it flapping around in some shorts when you and Brian was doing a live together. And that enticed you so much that, of course, he figured it out. And granted, I'll give it to him. Fuckboys have an innate ability to kind of tone in on people's weaknesses, you know? And if you're not one of a somewhat strong mentality and strong kind of esteem about yourself, fuckboys, they sense that. They sniff it out, you know, and they can smell it. They can smell it through your whole thing. They can smell it through the YouTube streets. They can smell it through your computer screen. Yes, I'm giving you sexy voice today. And, you know, because I'm sexy every day. So, you know, get with it. So, back to it. So, they smell it. It's like pheromone. They smell the low esteem, right? And they just gun in on it. And they don't give a shit nothing about, you know, what you got going on. You could have had one leg, one toe, one knee, and named Tony. It doesn't matter. They would still want you because there's something about you that they know that they can get. Be it your finances, your paycheck, your whatever other check you get, they're going for it. And this is not just for, you know, gay men. They're fuckboys that are straight. They're fuckboys that are bisexual. There are fuckboys that are, you know, they'll do anything. They'll fuck anything. Man, girl, boy, child, whatever. You know, I mean, I don't condone it, but I'm just saying they out there. Um, Look at R. Kelly. I'm just saying. So, you know, beware of the fuckboy. And I don't think as much protection as Honest Row has gotten from, you know, the women in this sector supporting him, nobody told him about the fuckboy. And I just think that is so unfortunate. Because clearly, homeboy is a fuckboy. Because there's no way you do that to somebody. And then when people question you about it, you act like, what? I ain't gay. But if y'all on the phone for hours daily, I mean, you know, I don't know what you are, neither do I care. But I'm just saying, for him to have that much faith in you, to hop on a plane and go all the way to Los Angeles in hopes to see you perform with, what's her name, Cardi B? That sounds a little far fetched, but he believed it. And then he decided to take his ass on to Los Angeles to watch you perform. That's very supportive. That's what you call support. That's moral support. That's like, I'ma stand by my man. I'ma stand beside him. That's my man. And I'ma go support him. That's what that sounds like to me. But no. Yeah, I'm just a little disappointed that no one really told him about the fuckboy, and he fell prelude to the fuckboy. Um, and I blame you women. I do. I do blame you women because you're so concerned about this 30 some odd year old man out in Los Angeles who took it upon himself to do it. That you didn't warn him about the fuckboy, but now you're concerned that he's safe and he has a place to stay and a car to drive. All that's great, but you could have stopped it early on by just letting them know about the fuckboy. And they're out there in full effect. So I don't know. You said don't blame us. I do though. I'm sorry. I do, Babs. Because not everybody, of course. Please don't say I'm saying everybody. I'm just playing. But truly, I am, but I'm not. Cause y'all do like, oh, hope he's okay. He took his ass out there. He alright. Now remember, he was supposed to go on a trip with Juan Key Pro to the Dominican Republic, and he did a no call, no show. But this trip, but this trip was different. I wonder why. That he made sure he was a no call, no show, that he showed up, okay, to be there, to participate in whatever function this man was going to be at, allegedly. Or he could have just gone because he wanted to be a part of the BET experience, right? How many of us sat watching BET show and said, I wish I was there. I wish I had the opportunity to be there. No. No, I'll pass. Nah, not me. But to each his own. I'm not knocking anyone's hopes and dreams, and I hope he did get to meet some famous people, and got to take a few pictures that he can then share with his fellow followers when he gets back. But what I really hope is that y'all sit him down and let him know about the fuckboy. I really do. What'd you say, Jay Dunn? Did you try to warn him? Did you? Was he not listening? Maybe it was the approach. Maybe you got to handle it a different way. Some men respond differently to women, no offense, than they do to men. Like, I have my brother, my oldest brother. I can tell him something, and he just like, doo-doo-doo. And he'll come right back to me like, yo. I do his voice, my friends laugh at me. Yo, so-and-so told me, blah, 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 blah. And I'll be sitting there like, I just told you that 2 days ago. Yeah, I mean, I know you said it, but yeah, so, sometimes different people, maybe it's the delivery. I don't know, but I get it. But it's okay. And for those of you who tried to warn him, I say, hats off to you. But, I just think it's just a sad day. It's a sad day. But today is Sunday, and supposedly he's supposed to be coming back today, I think. Right? Right? Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, who knows? I mean, personally, and no offense, it screamed very much you was going to go get some of that wang dang. That's what it sounds like. It was no BT experience. It was an experience, all right, but BT was not involved. That wasn't the experience you was hoping for. The experience you was hoping for, more like feet to ceiling. The Kama Sutra hustle, one of those. That's the experience, I think, that was the true aim. That didn't quite work. Yes, the Wang Dang Doodle. Yeah, because he was apparently, he was swinging it around and it was quite flaccid. And yeah, they were kind of mesmerized by it. Yeah, so hey, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. I have my own, so I'm not worried. It doesn't mesmerize me. But, for some, I know it gets you, get you a little moist in your throat and other areas. You just see it just moving around and you just get all mesmerized. And I think that's what happened. I think you got a little mesmerized. And it's sad because you're right there in Virginia where there's tons. What they say, what's the slogan for Virginia? Virginia's for lovers. Is that what it is? Well, honest bro, if Virginia's for lovers, then you can find one in Virginia. You don't have to go all the way to Los Angeles to meet up with somebody who never came. Hint, hint. When it was a trip that was planned to go do this thing and watch him perform. I just feel bad, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Because he seems like a nice guy. You know, I don't really know Honest Row personally like that. But he seems like a nice guy. But he also seems a little gullible. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because if I was a friend, and some of you know kind of how I am a little bit, I would have already told you, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Don't you take your ass out there. Don't do it. That is a fuck boy. And that's fuck boy syndrome. Don't do it. We would have been in detox. Because that's what is needed. A detox. Because what it is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Other than that, let's dibble and dabble a little bit in some other stuff. I'm done with that already. Anything else? Anything new? You said now stop it. What am I stopping? Maybe he wants to engage in fasting and praying. Oh yeah, he was fasting. He was definitely fasting, Babs. He was fasting. You know why he was fasting? So there wouldn't be a cleanup on aisle 3. Okay? He was fasting so he didn't do a Picasso. So there is fasting involved. You're absolutely right. And there's some prayers too. Because if it's good, you know, he'll send some prayers up. I'm just saying. Is that the slogan? Yeah, that is the slogan. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know. I can't call it. But yeah, yeah, fasting and praying. That was cute though. But there is a lot of fasting and praying involved, even in those experiences. So I don't see the difference. Oh yes, that's right. There's no painting involved. No Picassos, no Rembrandts, none of that. None of that. Now, you know, especially not on no meetups or no randoms. That relationship kind of thing. You know, that kind of happens because sometimes, you know, it's the spirit of the moment. But in no prepared situations, there are no paintings. Okay, this is not an art gallery. This is not an exhibit. No paintings. Thank you. Say it with me. No paintings. Okay. So yeah. I really hope for the best. I really do. I really do hope he had a great experience. And then I've noticed I was listening into one of the chats, and I noticed people were talking, oh, don't wear this color, don't wear that color. It was like, who goes like that? That's kind of crazy. I mean, that's kind of crazy that you literally, um, you know, probably got to dress like, what's her name? Lisa Ray, and wear all white every day because you can't wear the wrong color to offend somebody. Somebody thinks you're a part of, you know, a rival gang. It's like, when y'all gonna let that shit go? But I mean, he could dress like Lisa Ray for the rest of the. He could have dressed like Lisa Ray for the rest of the entire experience. And then again, he might not want to get that messed up. Yeah, all white would have been. Yeah, that it's hard to keep that clean all day. Yeah. Well, there goes that idea. Anyway, um, yeah. So that's that on that. I think that's about it. I don't really have anything else to talk about unless anybody else has a question they would like to ask. I can't stop looking at that fasting. It was funny because yeah, there is fasting involved. Sorry, I had to read through that one. But any questions, comments, or concerns, I'll be open to them. Like I spoke about earlier, but the Vegas thing. I mean, it's Vegas. It's an open area. I mean, once you mentioned it and the date, obviously people were going to uh, say that they were going to go, you know, just to check it out, see who was there. It's something people do. It's something people do. It's no big deal. I think, Ness, it's nothing to get upset about. You should actually enjoy the fact that people actually want to see you, who support you, and, some who support you, some who don't, but they still want to see you. You just need me to come back with politics. Not a problem, Babs. And I will do so. Okay, no worries. I'll be back. Um, but it's not today. Today is not a politic day. We can politic about other things today on this good old Sunday. In my private channel voice. Sorry, guys, for the delay. Uh, I was just ordering some stuff so I could get the rest of this furniture together because it was missing some tools that I did not have with me, and I had to make a call to get them to me fast so I could get this shit together. Because everything is like, I mean, I don't mind putting stuff together. It's like a project. It's like a puzzle type deal, and I enjoy puzzles, but it gets a bit annoying when it's everything. It's like, does anything come together now? Anything? Anything. And this whole shrink wrap shit, when everything is in shrink wrap, and you open it and it get like big as hell, I, it's getting a bit annoying, a little bit annoying, because everything when you open it, they got this big ass warning on it, like open with caution. Don't rip that shit open, because that shit starts to implode and you look crazy. But it's fun. Uh, you said you nosy who that? Oh, that's my best friend. Excuse me, the male one. I have a few. There's some females and the male. Um, I'm holding it, man. Well, see, I tried that. I tried the route of getting someone to do it, and paying them, and that was kind of a disaster because I tried to do like we're black, I'm black. I'll pick somebody who's black. Uh, the headboard was backwards. I had to fix the headboard myself. Okay. The desk was missing some screws. Oh, you got some extra screws? Bitch, they don't give you a bag of extra screws. I said, poor thing. Um, you're going to take this little bit of money and go about your business. Um, yeah, I should have. And one of my good friends said, you didn't read the reviews. I was like, people have reviews? You just told me about the site and I just went on it and picked somebody. I didn't bother to read reviews or anything like that. So, yeah, shame's on me. But yeah, that was quite an experience. That was quite an experience. It was funny, but it was quite an experience. Uh, yeah, so I said, you know what? You want something done, you gotta damn well do it yourself. In my Joe Clark's voice, when he asked for Miss Levias to get the test scores, and she went and got the damn test scores, and they flunked, and he got mad, and he crumbled the paper up and threw it down, and she picked up the paper and noticed that they didn't score so high. Yeah. Um, that's how I felt. But it's okay. I mean, the young man felt like he was doing something. Now I did text him and let him know that his job was not up to par. When I went back to thoroughly check everything, this was incorrect. That was missing a screw. This wasn't tight. And that was not. Oh, I'll come back and do it. No, 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 no. You're not coming back here. Don't worry, I got it. I'm just letting you know for future references. It don't take 4 hours to do none of the shit you did, sir. I don't know what you was doing, but I mean, and he was prepared. He had a table, a carry table, and everything. I was really like, okay, this man means business. He got a table to put the little screws on so he don't lose none. He's about his business. How that thing go? Hours later, I was like, what the hell's going on here? I had to literally like supervise and really watch him to be like, come on. Daylight is escaping, bitch. Let's get a move on. Wrap it up. I needed a wrap it up box. I really did. So he could speed up the process. Maybe that's why he got stuff backwards and missing screws and stuff. Maybe because I was pressuring him, but I really wanted you to hurry up at that point. It was like you've been here too long. Too long. The fact that I even had to negotiate pricing because what he was charging me originally, the company that I got the furniture from, was not gonna charge me that much to assemble it. Okay? So I'm like, well hell, I could call Julio back, who went to the wrong address anyway and tried to tell me, oh yeah, I'm at your address. No, you're not. Because I'm outside. You can't be at my address. Plus I have a ring. So I don't see you on my ring camera, sir, so you're not at my address. But I am at your address. No, but sir, I'm not going back and forth with you on this damn text message. I have my documentation and it will be sent to corporate. That's all I have to say. You have a good day. He really tried to go back and forth with me. So, well, maybe if you answered your phone, me answering my phone would have nothing to do with you showing up at the wrong address, sir. Hmm? And if you said before it was, he texted me 6 minutes before he was due to arrive and say he was going to be 20 minutes late. That's the last text I received from him. Last text, last anything, right? Then I get a text message. They send you a text message. Well, how was your experience with so and so? I said, experience? I haven't even had the experience. What am I surveying? So immediately when I called the company to let them know, well, I haven't, no one has showed up here. I get a text from him. Oh, I was at your place. I rescheduled you for July 2nd. Sir, first and foremost, you can't reschedule me for something that you don't know what I'm doing. So you reschedule me for something that I'm supposed to be here for? Oh, let me check my schedule to see if I'm going to be available July 2nd, which I'm not. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm not doing that. So no, I wasn't doing that. So I just nicely called the company and say, hey, can I, not even can I want my money back for this setup. Yeah, I want that back. Thank you. And they were quite obliging. Right away, I got it right back. Bam. Boom. So I decided, a friend of mine said, hey, try this company. They put stuff together and do whatever little handiwork you need done. I said, oh, okay. So I was just scrolling, scrolling. I was like, white, black, ding, ding. Now, I could have read the reviews. I should have. Moving forward, I know to read the reviews now. I will kindly read the reviews and just go, you know what? No, skip. Go to somebody else. But I like Lisa Ray. I like to root for everybody who's black. That's my thing. I'm rooting for everybody who's black. Team black over here. So yeah, no, but I was quite disappointed. But that's just one person. So I'm not gonna let it spoil my experience, but it came close. Came close. Let's see. Hey. It's quite all right. You probably wouldn't because I haven't been on for a while. So sometimes they don't notify you. Well, it's actually the mic is not new, but thank you. Um, the camera is though, but the mic isn't. I'm just really close up in it and just giving you my late night quiet storm voice. Um, so hopefully, it's soothing. But yeah, that was my experience with the setup. But it got done. I fixed everything that needed to be fixed, and added screws where there were none. So there are extra, but there's not a whole lot of extra like he gave me. I was like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? There were a few extra screws, not almost a bag full. I'm like, nigga, this goes to go into the thing. Like these are not. They don't give you these many extra screws. I've put a lot of things together. My parents used to be like, "Oh, here you go," like it was a project thing. So I trust me, they give you a few screws, but they don't give you a whole lot of extras. Um, so I chuckled to myself when he handed like, "Oh, this is the screws for this, and this is the extra for this." I was like, huh, "I'm gonna have to go back and check this." So when I thoroughly checked his work, I did realize he missed a lot. But yeah. So for future young men, I hope that you get your skills together on the up and up. So because you had your power drill thingamabib to help you put in the screws. You had all these little gadgets and gadgets. It really sounded like it was going to work in here. I mean, it sounded like it was like a car. Like, is he working on a car there? That's all you. It's like, damn. But yeah, you might better just make sure that you are definitely just going over your work thoroughly and making sure you're not missing anything because people are paying their hard-earned money, especially with the price you quoted me first. Yeah, there's no way in hell I would have gave you that money and you would have walked out of this place with that stuff looking the way it did. Because absolutely not. You'd have been calling the cops on me because I'd have been charged with kidnapping till you fixed my shit for the amount of money you was charging me. And then he was trying to complain about it like on the low and jokes and stuff. I've never taken this long for this amount of money. Well, I don't know what to tell you, sir. You lucky I'm giving you anything at all. Yeah, yeah, sorry, but not sorry. Um, I'm all about quality. So if it ain't done right, you're gonna get what I give you, and you're gonna go about your business. Have a good day, sir. Have a good day. Yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, try it out. If you guys don't like putting stuff together, there are companies and stuff that help you do that. Uh, right, right. That's what I was thinking. Right, which I'm not laying on this thing until I thoroughly know that it is done correctly. So I went behind and tightened every screw and put in screws and all types of stuff to make sure, bitch, you was not trying to. No way, no way. Oh, I have to call you back, people. Okay, okay, I'll call you back. I'll call you back. Sorry about that for the interruption. Hopefully, you guys can still see me. Where'd I go? Okay, I don't even know where I went. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, like you fall asleep and it be boop dead. Ain't got time. Ain't got time. No way. No way. Excuse me one moment. Texting me and I'm on live. Don't text me. Don't text me. I'm on live. Yeah, so yeah, that was my experience with that. I thought that that was a bit humorous um, to share with you all. And yeah, that was that. So all this weekend and last weekend, I've gotten the workout of my life. Okay, because there's no delivery men anymore, right? They just drop stuff off, and you got to do the rest. So I say that to say, what has become very important to me in my situation is this wagon that can carry up to 400 pounds. Okay. And trust me, I've done it and it works. I got it on Amazon. If you're interested, I'll just drop the link for you. But it's a wagon thing, and you can put the heavy stuff in it. You still gotta lift it though. You know, you gotta lift it and put it in there. Do all that, but yeah, you could. Yeah, a whole lot of furniture, boxes and things have been moved in that thing. Yeah, it's my new best friend. It is my new best friend. We go everywhere together. It goes in the trunk, and we be rolling. We be rolling. I just returned two other nightstands that I did not like, um, and yeah, utilize that. That was a good tool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, because ain't nobody doing all like carrying and foolishness all down hallways and stairwells and upstairs and downstairs. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. But yeah. So yeah, I think that should be a good investment. Even for like groceries and shit like that. Like who's doing all that? One trip, one swoop, that's it. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Just whoop, put it all in there and push that shit all to the whatever, however you get in your place, and bam, boom, one and done. You ain't got to go back and forth to the car, send the kids. Well, if you send the kids, send them with the wagon. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool, cool, cool. Uh, Who's cute? Are you talking about me? Am I cute? Well, I mean, thank you, but puppies are cute, babies are cute. Grown men are more than cute. Okay? Attractive, handsome, cuter for like children. I'm not a child, but thank you. I know where you're going. Is it the laugh for you? I'm glad I can make your day. Appreciate it. All right, so yeah, so really that's all I had. I mean, I am though, and I only know that because my mom used to tell me that all the time. See, that's the thing about um, kind of instilling in your kids their own value, right? So then, therefore, when other people try to tell them opposite, they look at it like you're fucking crazy. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. My mom, as crazy as it sounds, right? We were in church one time. Actually, I think it was like uh, choir's anniversary or something. And my mom and I decided to go to church together because it was an afternoon service. Um, she drove, I didn't drive because when you're driving and my mom's in the car, she's the worst. She's holding on to everything. She's acting like you just learned how to drive last week. Okay? She was the worst at that. So I said, no, you're driving. I'm not doing it with you. You're going to drive, and I'm going to treat you like you treat us. So I was doing her. And she's laughing, thinking it was funny. Oh, you're real funny. You're real funny. Because I'm holding on to stuff. Oh, you see that? Watch it, watch it. she, she didn't like it. She got mad at me. But in her madness, but laughter. Anyway, we get to church and we're sitting in the back, like 2 rows behind the ushers in the back. Those of you who go to black churches, you know the ushers are always in the back talking shit about everybody. So we were 2 seats in front of them, 2 rows in front of them, excuse me. And she looked over at me and I'm like, what? Like, yeah, I saw her at the corner of my eye. So I looked back at her like, what happened? What I do? Because, she gives that look sometimes like you did something and it's like, oh God, what I do now? I didn't do nothing. Um, so she just looked at me. She smiled a little bit and I said, what? And she didn't say nothing. She looked again and she smiled. I said, what, Mom? She said, you're sexy. I said, ew, Mom, why you say that? She said, then she got mad. Boy, don't act like that. I said, but you're my mother. I'm supposed to act like that. If your mother says you're sexy, like you could have, I was just like, ew, don't do that. But she got mad at me. But that's a moment that I always thought was is funny. Because it was really weird. It was like, what? Why are you looking at me like that? But I guess she realized, oh, my son is growing up. So I don't know, but yeah. What'd you say? I know that's right. I know that's right. But yeah. I mean, I get you. I get you. I'm just poking. It's quite all right. No need to explain. But yeah, yeah. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So anyway, I'm gonna go because I think I got to get myself together for the House of Dragons and all that good stuff, and just kind of I set up my workstation, so the work in the YouTube station, everything is set up here. So I'm good to go here. I just need to finish these other nightstands and yeah, watch my House of Dragons, and I'll be good to go. But it's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys, and thank you so much for hanging out with me and checking out this new camera situation. As I did the little test run to make sure it was running smoothly. I definitely want to appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and listening to my foolishness. But we still need to make sure that Honest Road knows about the fuck boy, okay? And we want to make sure that we are supporting him and weaning him off fuckboy juice, because it's serious, it's dangerous, it's bad for your health. It's bad for your health, okay? Um, and Ness, be nicer to the people. Be nicer to the people, okay? Because you never know who you might encounter in Vegas that may change your life, you know? They may offer you an opportunity that could change your whole life. So you can't be mean to the people that you don't know who may be interested in actually wanting to experience you personally, up close and personal, face to face. So I would dial that back a bit and just be a bit nicer. All right? Because if you just wanted it to be a personal thing, then you should have just made it personal. But being that it is public, you just want to be a little nicer. All right, you get more. What's that? More bees with honey than flies. Some shit. Well, whatever. Be nice, okay? Just be nicer. More flies with honey. Some shit. I don't know, but just be nicer. I think that would go a long way with everything that you got going on, right? That's all I got on that. About to watch Super Sale. Oh, what's that? I'm always down for a new series to watch. Always. So I got to check that out. What is that on? My 2 cents. Is that on like Netflix or something? Hey, Miss Jackson, how are you? Okay, it's on Netflix. Gotcha. We'll check it out. All right. All right. Well, everybody have a great night. And until next time, peace and hair grease. Nah, I love you guys. Peace out.